While you were gone, I put the 400 together for the 72 Charger. Got the 340 sent out. It's back. It's ready to go together. I got the Hemi on the stand. It's ready to go together. All the machine work, all the nuts, the bolts, all the fasteners are set out while you guys were playing house.
I actually never really felt like I left in the first place. You know, my mind's always been here. We're all buddies.
Now that the idiots are back from vacation and recess, we can refocus, get our nose to the grindstone, and start pumping out some of these cars. The plan is to divide and conquer and get things done.
Instead of having 4 monkeys work on the same car, split us up into 2 groups of 2 monkeys working on the cars.
Darren and I are working on the 426 Hemi for the 70 Charger RT, and Josh and Royal are actually working on the front suspension and K-member for the 70 Charger RT. Let's get this one motor done. Nothing else matters. Get it done. Focus all of our attention on it. You get that done. Get all your attention on it. Next thing you know, we're going to have all these pieces done. So you know what? And that's the other thing I want to really try to do. I told you guys I was going to do a little soul searching while you were gone.
How'd that go?
Mark's speech today is the same as it's been every other year.
You're going to work with me. Don't stare off.
No,
on making
I'm
us
just
a happier,
making
more
a mental
positive
note.
group of people.
He's telling us what we want to hear, and the first given moment, he's going to put us all down like he has been.
He's quite proud of himself with his names and stuff that he calls us.
The only thing I want to do before we get started here is I want to make sure that I get certain things out of my system. I've noticed you grew an extra set of eyelashes that go between your actual eyelid and your second set of eyebrows.
Did I?
You're even more bald, and you actually have a low spot right here that needs a little bit of Bondo and a block sand. You look like Yukon Cornelius from Rudolph.
Oh, Rudolph!
Wow. Welcome back. Right now I'm out in the body shop with the guys. They're putting together the rear body section on the 70 Charger RT. This is really cool stuff to show, and that's why I wanted to get the guys out here. We have an electronic measuring system by Eclipse. It allows me to measure within a millimeter exactly where a frame rail, exactly where a panel goes. So I know that the car is geometrically square. We can record that data, and then we can use it on the next car. So we get another car that's wadded up to the windshield. We know that we can set those targets in place, go back and look and see where it's supposed to be, and we no longer have to trial and fit. We just put it back to where it belongs, and we're done. That's why we use the Eclipse measuring system. You've heard the term unibody. These are unibody cars. They're a frame and sheet metal combination, and that's what makes up the structural integrity. Right now I'm looking at this car and I see a beautifully flat rear cross member. And the Eclipse probably should be showing the exact same thing.
And now when I X from the front to the very rear that we just put in,
Yep.
we're within 3 millimeters.
Here's his level setting in the back, and you can see right now that probably 1 millimeter or so up on this side is going to make that level go perfectly flat. If we didn't have the sheet metal right now from AMD, and that's the point of it, you've got to have it. AMD makes restoration parts. In this particular case, this car would have been probably totaled if I hadn't been able to buy that sheet metal from Auto Metal Direct. It would have, because I'd have had to go buy a whole nother car, and nobody's giving a whole nother car away for 5 or 10 grand. They're wanting 30 or 40 grand for a car that you're going to cut up. 3 and 3, nice.
Yeah, we're good on the height.
Okay, it's perfect. Make it happen. Build me a house. Make it beautiful.
Now that Mark has signed off on the foundation, we're ready to go ahead and get the sheet metal on the car.